It is insane to me in 2025 we have people in society that actually walks around with this idea, right? The idea of basically if they see a person like me, right? A dark skinned man who decided to date, marry, you know, just be with a Caucasian woman. When they see that, when certain people see that type of relationship, they call it interracial. They automatically come up with this delusional idea that I dislike myself. I dislike my skin color. I dislike anyone that looks like me. This is a real, you know, thought process for certain people. That's their only factor that they come up with when they see, again, someone like me dating a Caucasian woman or marrying or whatnot. That's their only factor. He dislikes himself. Right? And the reason why I label people like this delusional, I mean, there's realistic factors in why human beings decide to form a relationship, a romantic relationship, right? There's a realistic reason. There's multiple reasons why this happens, why humans decide to come together because they like each other. That's one factor, right? That's one factor right there. Some humans actually perform this act where if they see someone and they like the person enough, they may ask the person out and they form a relationship because he likes her, she likes him. That's what usually happens. Who would ever thought? Who would ever thought? But that's a realistic factor in our world. And the fact that some people can't take that and actually consider maybe this is another factor, which is again realistic. So for them to bypass a realistic reason for seeing something being formed and they come up with their personal and delusional reasons is not, they just hate themselves. You can see how silly and how troubling and really sad that there's adults that walk around, you know, our society, and they have this train of thought. Basically, I'm not offended by it whatsoever, and me making this video isn't because I'm offended by this. Not at all. I mean, this is YouTube. This is where you basically share your opinions. Because I live a very happy life, very comfortable here in South Florida. I have a successful small brick and mortar here in my town. I have a very successful IT career. I'm healthy. I'll be 41 this year. I have clean blood, according to the doctors. I love to work out. I can run miles like there's no tomorrow and not feel fatigued. No major health issues. The point I'm trying to make is I live a very comfortable life because of my choices. That's my choices. You know, the thing is, I'm not dumb enough to allow my emotions to basically steer my life, right? Idiots do this. And this goes deeper than just interracial relationships. No, this is the fact that some people All they know is how to be emotional and let that basically, that is what controls their reality, their emotions. And the reason why that's to me why that's a problem is when you're emotional, when you're always emotional, strangely, human beings who are too emotional make bad decisions. You may be asking, how do they make these bad decisions? Easy. When a human being is that emotional and they're making a decision, a lot of times they're making decisions based on their emotions. So that's what I call a emotional decision. And that could be a problem. Because when you're emotional, basically you're not going off facts, but nonsense. And this is where I can come and say you're silly, because you're not, you are literally not thinking correctly. You're choosing emotions over facts. This is very simple. Very, very simple. I would say someone that's responsible and mature would choose facts over emotions any day, right? That's a smart thing to do. It is. And it's just, it's the opposite if you're performing what I just labeled silly, which is you making emotional decisions. So when I decided to date my wife, marry her, I did this based on facts. The facts are, I enjoy her character. When I want to be someone's friend, when I meet new people and I want to be, if I decide to be a friend, that's only possible if I enjoy your presence, your character, your energy, regardless of who you are. Regardless of what you look like in terms of your so-called race, your skin color, ethnicity, nationality, tradition, culture, pronouns, gender. I'm going off whether you're a good or bad person. That's it. That to me is factual. That's how I determine if I'm going to be around a specific individual or not, based on whether you're a good or bad person. My wife happens to be a good person, regardless of what she looks like. Again, her skin color, her race. I decided to be with her because I enjoy her presence. I enjoy her character, good energy, good bond. This makes sense. She could have been Hispanic, dark skinned. Character, man. Character. And the same thing applies to me being friends with somebody. Character, not their skin color. That's why I'm with my wife. That's why I have certain friends. I don't want to be around bad people. I'm not going to be around you because of your skin color. That's just not my thing. So you see exactly what I mean by emotional decisions. This goes deep. Some people, when they vote for a U.S. president, they make decisions based on their emotions. I like her. I like him. And for you not to, again, facts are, I will go off the person's policies, right? If I think your policies make sense to where it's going to affect me for the good, not for the bad, I'm going to vote for you. I think that to me is a more responsible thing to do and mature than voting because I like her hair, or I like his teeth, or I like that he's from this state. You can do what you want, obviously, but this is what I'm just trying to show you how being emotional can be troubling if this is how you live your life. Because you're choosing emotions over facts. The facts are This is going back to you voting for a U.S. president or some government official in your local area. Their policies are going to affect you even more than you liking them. Because you like her or him, they may have the wrong policies, the policies that may affect you for the worst. But because you like how the person wears their tie or their dress, that everything else gets bypassed. You focus on their appearance. I mean, it's delusional behavior, man. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And yo, we are living in a society where it is infested with emotional people making emotional decisions. It is infested with people like this. That's why there's really no talking to certain people, because they're going to go off their emotions anyway. So it's like talking to a drunk person. I mean, there's just poor judgment. There's no conversation. It's like, I'm even worse, meaning I'm dumber for trying to converse with a drunk person when their judgment is just out the window. That's almost what an emotional person is to me. I don't want to say they're dumb, but that term is not too far away from what I really want to say. You know what I mean? It's in a perfect world, people go off facts. In a perfect world, people are mature, responsible, critical thinkers. And in a perfect world, this is possible. In our world, infestation with emotional people. So when they see me with my wife, or if they see someone like me with a Caucasian woman, they go off their emotions first. Automatic. Oh yeah. Like I said, the truth is this. The truth is, some human beings form relationships with others because they enjoy the other person's character. That's really what it is. That's really what it boils down to. And sadly, some people are not able to comprehend when I'm saying that. Or they're not able to comprehend me saying something like that. They just can't do it because of the amount of emotions they're just dealing with. This is why I say therapy is a big solution for some people. And I'll end up with this. I pray to God, you watching this, I pray to God your emotions are not basically shaping and forming your reality. Pray to God that's not you. And it's just you going off facts instead. It'll only benefit you. I promise. It'll only benefit you if you just take a deep breath, focus on what you're doing, which is not letting your emotions get the best of you. But let the facts come in more and go off that. Which is critical thinking, basically. Peace out. I'll leave all my socials down below, my IG, other social channels that I'm on if you want to connect with me on there. If not, it's all good. Much love to you. Thanks for watching this video. My name is Ariel D. Juice. Yeah, man, life is good. Based on my choices. Life is awesome. Peace out. Much love.